Aries, this is your July 2018 forecast. If you would like a reading with me, do use the link below. So Aries, in the month of July, I'm feeling like there has been a shift in your resources, your budget, your personal finance and self-worth on within. This is also about the deals that you make, whether this be in finances or this is in love. And this is about collaborating. This is making firm. This is getting that bank mortgage signed, that loan signed, where that money is earned and coming, and where that is with too. The other place you are having difficulties is in the 10th house of your career, your ambition, your status, authorities, leaders, and there's been a bit of tension there for a few months, and that will continue for a while yet. But you're asked to follow the rules, set the routine, follow the leader's rules to get there faster. In the month of July, it looks like there is at the home, if there's issues with a visa, so to bring the whole family here or the whole family there, there is discussions there. If it's about a partner, we're still looking at that foreign visa, talking to authorities to be able to bring them into the family home or you to that family home. If this is about banks, then it looks like we're trying to expand or we're trying to go up in the idea of the home. So we're talking to banks, we're talking to authorities to be able to get that loan. For some of you, this is I'm going to be sharing my finances with another to be able to buy a home. For others, this is, okay, so there has been some sort of issue around the home and we're dealing with authorities, we're dealing with government to do with the family home. And this is about brothers-in-law, sisters-in-law, foreign, this is international, this is education. So there's that issue there as well, and expansion on the family home. So at your study, career or finance, you do have the Four of Wands, and it is in the 4th house all month. The sun is highlighting that area for you, Aries. So you might find that this status, this title, this ambition is something to do with the home. So if you're working from home, if you're getting engaged, if you're buying a home, this is your first home as a rental, there is something going on in the home. And for some of you, this is I need to take over the finances or take care of an adult. The 4th house is about your father, your home, your roots, your heritage, the mother, the nurturing. So this month, the domestic life might be, there is difference there, you know, with the 10th house and the 4th house being there. This card is saying that you are laying from foundations, that there is some harvest there. This is about two. Again, we're collaborating with bosses, collaborating with banks to be able to get there. Now, there is luxury of cover here. You are covered now with this harvest to further on where you are. Now, this is about international. This is about overseas. This is travel. And this is about your prospects blooming now that you've partnered with someone else, now that you've joined the firm, now that you've got somebody else that you're collaborating with, you're able to expand more. Or if you're working from home, move out of home. If this is about, you know, you've been in one place for so long, now you're going up from a parent company on. This is great for finances. This is really good for your investments as well, because there is blooming there. This is about more promise of this. Now at home you do have the King of Swords. Going back to the career and finances, there is on the 12th there's going to be an eclipse in Leo in Cancer, which is going to show you a snapshot of next year. This is around the home, so again there might be something here to do with finances, looking after or paying, something to do with the family that you will see now that will go further in the future. This is Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. Now this is with earth signs, Aquarius, Leo, and Gemini. Now this is a reconciliation at home. So if you have been remortgaging, relooking, sharing with somebody else to get this paid, this is a reconciliation. This is also about smart moves at work, which now brings home money into the home that you can now use to make it more stable at home, to make things to back and control. There is two messages here, so one after the other. So A, I've got the job, A, I've got the loan. B, we're okay, that breathe of fresh air. There's also the idea of examples. This is also about leadership and rules around the home. So you're going to have to reinforce that. So if you've bailed somebody else out, or if someone's come back home, you know, they are going to have to follow the rules. They are going to have to pitch in. With your health, you do have the Moon card. And again, there is going to be a Cancer eclipse, and then on the end of the month, the 27th, is going to be Aquarius Leo. So this, in that stage, it's about, you know, sexual liaisons, children, and what can occur to get that there. The Moon card is specifically about nurturing. It's about the emotional self. It's about prioritizing your home emotions and your physical. So there is a decision to be made here. This can be about the flow. This can be about motherhood itself. There may be specialists to be seen, and there's one road to go, which is a lot easier, and there's not that much risk involved. But in the other, it will cost a little bit more money, but you're guaranteed a solution. So that's for some there. For others, this is, oh, look, I'm really confused now. I'm on my third attempt. There's, you know, too many people telling me what to do, and now I'm confused. This is a major arcana card that you know, the eclipses and the full moons, the new moon brings this on. So you could find that you're pregnant on that date, and then 9 months time you'll get that, because eclipses take 6 to 9 months for the conclusion. And at the end of the month, some of you are like, oh, you know, waiting for the test, you know, waiting to find out. So for some scenario, it's that. For others, is I'm making that agreement on that date, and now we're going to that process, and the unknown is there. Now, in your love, you do have the Two of Pentacles. This is with earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Again, you do have Uranus in your second house. So this is about meeting someone that suddenly you're going to move in with, meeting someone that suddenly is going to be important. Now, if this is about love, and where there's the idea, is there infidelity there? I'm deciding between two. I'm deciding about my morals and my values. Is there something I will or will not settle out for? This is, I'm juggling two people. So there is the idea of karma. There is the idea of, you know, my values, you know, my partnership, where do I want to go from there? So if it's you juggling two, or the person you're seeing juggling two. Now, on the full moon, this is going to come to a crisis point where you are going to have to make this decision. Now, for some of you, this is, oh, I haven't been, well, I've been deciding yes or no whether I'm going to renew my relationship with this person. Your drawing virtue messages from the angels is... Serena says there is abundance of money, and again, we're talking about this earth sign where there is going to be a decision. You've got to follow your gut, your values, to be able to decide which one you want. So be kind to you and those you love, and I shall see you next month.